VchiBan. Hi, welcome to episode 39, where we have Buff, Candii, and Shia, who said he's gonna make it clap for us today. Shia, what did you mean by that?
VchiBanter.
VchiBanter. Yeah, that.
That's us still trying to figure out what direction we're going with this whole thing. Will Candii make it political? Who knows?
I did say something political.
That is true, but we can't repeat that.
Candii, is chili soup?
Depends how much liquid.
Really? That's what I've never had chili.
I've never had chili.
I haven't either.
I have never had chili.
I have never had chili.
I have never had
Ever.
chili.
I have never had chili. Candii, have you had chili?
I've never had chili.
I've had chili con carne, but I don't know if that's
chili. I
What is
assume.
that? What is that? What is that?
Oh, I'm
What
just
is that?
typing. Sorry, editors.
What is that? What is that? Candii, what is that?
Candii.
Candii.
Chili con
Candii,
carne,
what is
often
that?
shortened to chili, is a spicy stew of Mexican origin containing chili peppers, meat, tomatoes, and often pinto beans and kidney beans.
So it's just chili.
Garlic,
you've just had
onion,
chili.
cumin.
Bean soup.
Well,
So bean soup.
I guess, but it's a stew.
Chili soup.
So
Is
yeah.
it real
Chili.
soup then?
Oh, you're doing
Shia,
is a hot dog a sandwich?
you can't.
aren't you?
Listen, okay.
No,
Here's
just ask me
I'm
questions,
giving you. Welcome to my fucking symposium. The point of language is to communicate with others around you. So if somebody said to me, "Do you want soup?" and I say yes, and they give me cereal, I feel like I have not been given the correct like they have not framed it correctly to me. Even if you argue on technicalities and stuff like that, it's like if you want a sandwich and someone gives you a hot dog, same thing.
I like that because I always think of like technicalities on that because like technically anything could be a soup if it's in.
Wow, Rose likes that and Candii likes that? That's very interesting to me.
No. I'm not saying I like it, but I'm saying what Candii's saying I like. Because when I usually hear this argument, it's about being anal and like technical and all of that stuff. But the reality is that people are really asking like, if I offer you that, is it that? And that makes sense to me because I would be annoyed if someone asked me if I wanted soup and they gave me cereal. That's right.
This is
I
what
agree
I say.
with that.
This is what I say to Chad because Chad will come in and be like, "Is the ocean a soup?" And I'm like, "No, you fucking idiot."
Yeah,
The next
and
time they
have
ask
some.
you for food, just give them a bowl
Yeah,
of
go
the
drink
ocean,
the ocean.
and then be like,
Yeah.
here's your soup. And then they're like, that's not soup. Be like, I told you.
It's like how there's no such thing as a vegetable.
What?
Candii, that. Oh, Rose.
here we go.
We went
Rose,
over
you
this
can't
like
say what.
so many episodes ago.
What?
We
I don't
said
remember.
this already.
I have a memory of like something with no
It's a
memory.
It's a root, a leaf, a stem, a tuber.
Dude, I want to be a tuber.
You are.
You
You're a
are.
You said that
YouTuber.
last time, Shia.
Did I
We're
say
just
that last time?
NPCs. We're just NPCs.
I don't know.
This is all we are. The Matrix NPCs.
Yo, you keep saying
the
the Matrix
ocean
like
a soup?
Have you watched the Matrix?
Our Pop-Tarts
Yes.
ravioli
Oh, that's nice. You don't normally watch movies. What?
is a hot dog a
Who
sandwich.
hasn't seen The Matrix?
How many layers of lasagna is too much?
I've seen the Matrix.
Any lasagna is too much. I fucking hate lasagna.
I
How
also
do you
love
pronounce
lasagna.
the word
Interesting.
G?
Shut up.
Is it because it has sauce and pasta and meat and 3 different kinds of textures in it?
It's yes.
It's no, I'm not that one. I don't give a fuck about that. I just don't. I don't like pasta.
You don't like
You
noodles?
talking about gnocchi? Sorry.
That's
Gnocchi?
like the stinky. That's a stinky pasta.
Stinky. What?
He started
What?
spelling
Yeah,
something
because
with
it
a
has
G.
because
Isn't gnocchi like
has
pesto?
like the type of cheese in it that's like stinky. It's like the Gouda, whatever the fuck.
It doesn't have to be.
I have camembert. Fuck you, bitches. Like,
What is
I'm sorry.
that?
Yeah, I never had camembert. It's like brie. You ever had brie?
Oh, okay. No, I know what you're
I
saying. I
love
just
brie.
didn't understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I'm this thing called Australian. I say stuff kind of fucked up.
I made out with
That's
a girl
okay.
for like 5 hours named Brie, and then we just kind of fell asleep.
Was it fun?
Yeah, I think it was fun.
Huh.
we were both drunk and then just made out for like hours, literally
That sounds
hours.
so good.
I'm not even
That
joking,
sounds
just
so good.
hours. And then we just both passed out.
That sounds so good.
Damn.
Yeah.
I want to make out with someone for 5 hours.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That sounds
She
awesome.
threatened me that if I wouldn't
You
come
think that
pick her
sounds
up from
awesome?
the party that she was at, that she was gonna make out with another girl, and she was like, "You better come pick me up. I'm like really drunk. I'm gonna make out with this other girl." I'm like, "Oh, fine, I'll come pick you up, and then, you know, I
That
guess
would have
we'll
been.
make
Do you know
out."
what my response? My response would have been like, I don't fucking care what you do.
Yeah. That's
True.
later what it became.
I'll pick you up
because
anyways.
that mentality became this is so random. That was college fling where it just, that mentality became like, I was always like a, hey, you got to come fix this for me kind of guy. And I was just like, I don't like the situation you're putting me into. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Because as they say, Shia, nice guys finish last, right?
Oh.
That's 'cause
Nice
they're
guys make out for
courteous.
like 5 hours and then we pass out in my bed.
Hell yeah. Dude, that sounds
I
so
wanna-
sick.
I want to reel it back, Buff. You specifically.
What?
Okay.
You like to get things one and done and just like do
Mhm.
them. So why do you suddenly want to make out for 5 hours?
Oh,
What's the
Rose, when
difference?
he thinks there's only one possibility in life, only one logical answer for every answer of the situation of everything. Can't experience.
I never said that. I'm asking you to
can't-
explain it.
Can't. What do you mean? What is there to explain? You don't want to make out with somebody for 5 fucking hours? That
No,
sounds
I
sick.
do. No, it sounds awesome. That's why I'm like,
Okay, do you only like one pasta? Do you only like one type of pizza? Do you only like one piece
I
of
don't
chicken?
like pizza.
She's
Okay,
not gonna.
well,
I feel
Jesus
like it's
Christ.
like not every,
What
I'm
kind
not
of
gonna-
answer? What kind of question is that? Who doesn't like to
Well,
make
every
it for
time
5
anyone asks
hours?
stuff about like doing stuff like that, you're like, I just want to get it done. So I thought it was like something that you kind of applied in a general sense.
No.
So you want to make out for 5 hours?
Who doesn't?
I don't know. I think people who don't understand.
This is
Oh
like
my
a-
God.
Is the ocean a soup, right? Like who
What?
wouldn't want to drink it, you know?
I don't want that.
That's what
The
it's like.
context of getting a wham bam thank you ma'am is that when you're really, the context of that situation when we were talking about that was that when you're really horny and you have blue balls and girls have blue balls or whatever, I'm the type of person that's just like a wham bam thank you ma'am kind of gal. Like if I'm in that situation, I just want it done. But who the fuck would want to make out for 5 hours? What do you mean that the like only sexual experience number 1, I'm only allowed to do that?
I never said that. You're putting
That's what
words
you
in my mouth.
implied. You said you only like to do one bam thank you ma'am, so why the fuck would you want to make out for 5 hours?
I didn't say only. I just said usually you said when you want to do the oinky spoinky that you want to do it like
How else do you take that?
quick.
How else do you take
I've-
that?
Dude, I've never had a
Uh-huh.
conversation about making out be so unsexy.
What?
Is this like a layers of lasagna thing?
I feel like it is. I
Fuck
feel like it's like
lasagna.
layers of onions.
Ew.
Wait, I'm sorry. What? You don't like lasagna?
No.
I don't
Katie
like
said that
lasagna.
they didn't like lasagna.
Candii.
But it's not
I don't
for the
like it
reason you
either.
said.
Okay,
And not
well,
for the reason that she said.
Okay, are we all pointing at each other now? What's going on,
I
huh?
don't want to point. It sounds
Yeah,
like it feels
you.
aggressive.
Yeah, you.
Don't point.
Actually, that is
Pointing.
interesting though, because I don't like tomato. I don't like tomato-based marinade
It's
or
a
whatever.
tomato.
Oh my god. Oh wow.
I like ketchup, but I don't like pizza sauce, and I don't like any red sauce or pasta, and I don't like pasta. So
I
You
like
just hate
pasta.
everything about it.
I just don't. Pasta. Okay, I feel like pasta is a waste of my stomach space.
It's
Oh, that's
true. It's
fair.
not really good for you.
Yeah.
It's the same thing I have with bread a little bit, because it's
I
just a
fucking
Oh,
hate
but
it.
bread
it's
is
just a-
so
it's
good
a-
though.
No.
It's just a.
I love bread. I love it when I go to like a restaurant and they're like, "Here's your bread, ma'am," and I'm like, "Thanks. I love bread."
I like. I don't know. You know what? Like life, it varies day to day. Maybe one day I
That's
want
what
a
I was
silly
saying
white
to
bread
Rose
sandwich.
about the sex
and
thing.
then-
Like life,
That
things
makes
vary.
sense.
Sometimes I want to make out for 5 hours.
I just never hear you talk about the other aspects of it, so I didn't know.
Have
The
you
girl
not?
that gets on stream and says, "I'm gonna fuck your mom every day," doesn't talk about it.
Sometimes.
You seemed surprised when I said I wanted to make out. Were you surprised about
Maybe
saying
Rose doesn't like
About
making
Buff.
out.
Oh,
Maybe
I
that's
love
why she's
making out.
surprised.
No, I want to
No,
make
she's
out
a
for 5
slut.
hours. What the fuck?
slash pause?
See, now you're offended. Nah, I don't think Rose wants to make out for 5 hours. I don't think she's into that.
Yes, I am.
I don't think so. She seemed to.
What makes
she
you
seemed
think
like
I'm
she didn't
not?
really liked it.
Why?
Hmm. I don't know. You just never talk about it. I've never heard you talk about it, so I just don't think that you really like it.
Oh, no, I do.
Roles reversed. Do you see that, guys? Do you see that?
Oh, yeah.
This is healthy.
Yeah, but I'm not offended by that.
This is healthy.
This is a healthy exchange.
This is healthy.
I feel fine.
Cool.
Do you guys
Does
think
anyone
that
here
because
not want to make out for 5 hours?
No.
God,
Oh my
I miss
God.
I miss my twin.
Jesus Christ.
I miss my wife. Tails.
I miss my wife, Tails. Please, where's my wife?
I just wanted to know.
What were you going to say, Shia?
Oh. Do you think that because I adapted sitting down in the shower at an early age that it chemically altered my brain to change me to the way that I am now today.
What, gay?
Yeah, maybe.
You're into water sports?
Well, Candii.
Well, we
Such as
can't
jet
talk
skiing?
about that.
Dude, that used to
Yeah.
be something different back in the day when I told people that I did water sports. Now I don't tell people that. I did though. I mean, like, I don't know.
It used to be
I
something
did.
different.
You have that look about you. It makes sense.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. Did I ever
He's
tell
just-
that story on here? Maybe, I don't know.
Which
I
one?
definitely have
Of you
told
pissing
it
on someone?
on
Fuck it, do
stream
it.
many times where I was at a convention and a long time like acquaintance that I knew, they were very nice, just hit me up one time, was just like, hey man, you at this convention? I was like, yeah. And they're like, so would you want to come over and pee in my mouth? And I said, oh, thank you so much for the offer. I mean, they were at least approaching it. I think that they approached it a little bit more eloquently than that. They were just like, hey, I'm into this, and if you wanted to do it, like, that's cool. Like, I like you and I wouldn't mind if you did that to me. And I said, hey, thank you, but that's not really my thing, so I'm gonna have to pass on that, but thank you. That's nice of you.
If I
that's
had
nice.
a dick, I would.
Like
You
piss in
would?
someone's mouth?
More than if I, with my current configuration, not so
Piss
much.
in your mouth.
Wait.
What?
Upside down.
Wait,
piss
wait,
Right
in your mouth.
now?
It would
I don't
be
wanna say that
easier
I-
for you to
Right
do
now.
that, Shia,
Right now.
because if you're not into it, you wouldn't get, you wouldn't go full
Doing
mast, and then
opposite.
it wouldn't cause issues peeing. Maybe that's why I asked.
Oh, that is true though.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be crazy
'Cause
trying to
once
pee
it
in
gets-
someone's mouth when you're like
Yeah.
rock hard, because then you have to like
Yeah, 'cause then,
depending,
like-
I don't know. Some guys have angles where it just goes like straight down and like, and I guess
Would you
Yeah.
rather squirt in your mouth or piss in your mouth?
controversial. It's the same thing.
It's not, but you
I
can-
know, not entirely, but
I'm not having this
But there
argument.
is traces
I'm
of piss in
gonna
it.
say
That's why I
something
was
very
asking
brave.
because there's traces of piss in it. So that's why I was
Listen,
asking.
you're already down there. It's part of the experience.
That's true.
Yeah.
But
God, I
gallons,
hope this
though.
isn't someone's first introduction to VchiBanter, because good lord, within the first 15 minutes, they're like, yeah, we're going on anybody on a
Piss or
car ride
squirt?
right now, and they're like, hey, let me pull up the latest episode of VchiBanter. Oh, you guys are gonna love these
That
guys.
happened. Did
They're
you
gonna
hear about
have to
that?
get used to it sooner or later, because that's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
It's
Did you
gonna
hear
happen.
about that? That happened. It literally happened already. Somebody was said that they were taking a car trip with their friend and they were showing their friend the VchiBanter episode, and then like they at the end of it they were like, "That's really nice. I'll look them up." And then now they're hooked. Now they're hooked.
Oh, good.
so it
That's nice.
actually worked out, but they were
Whoever that is,
shocked.
hey, hi,
Hey,
welcome.
Hey.
You're stuck
come
here
Did you
now.
listen to us recently via a friend that introduced you to us?
wow.
And now
You
you
like
just
our
want to
piss
listen to us
chat?
all the time?
Oh.
You like want to talk about squirt in my
Okay.
People like when I talk about books.
I don't read. I don't know how to read. The only thing I read is Chikawa.
We know.
Okay, we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah.
become like 50% Pokemon and 50% Chikawa.
Chikawa.
I feel like even though I like
I knew
Pokemon,
it.
it's like a very back burner fandom for me at this point.
Okay, you're like 25% Mamagoma, 25% Pokemon, some
No.
Chikawa. Do I shall I? Fuck, bitch, do your own fucking percentiles then. God damn.
I don't want to do math.
Okay, then don't tell me about it. I should take
I
her
think
to, like,
Buff's
a
right that I
specialist.
am a rage baiter.
You are. You piss me off / lovingly. Like I get so irritated, not in like a bad way, like in a loving way. I'm like, girl, you know you're doing it. You're being a brat. You're
Most
being
of
a
the
brat.
time, I don't realize I'm doing it. To be
Brat.
super clear with you,
You're hard
I need to put
coded.
brat.
Yes,
I'm just
that's
gonna
me.
instead of responding to you, I'm just gonna say brat. Like
Rose, actually, what the fuck is my percentiles then? Hit me. What do you think I'm into? And don't say my book.
Ooh, wait. Okay, wait. Let me think.
Interesting.
No. I want to think. Okay,
I
I'm
want
not
to
sure what percentage, but let me list out some of the things that I think of when I think of Candii. I think of Trevor from GTA. I think of Slime.
Well, that's actually more of a back burner at the moment. Sorry, go on.
that makes sense. You don't
Trevor's
talk about it
valid.
as much
We
as you
share
used
we share
to.
that. We share that. Go on.
Mhm.
Yeah. Slime. Little
Uh-huh.
miniature houses and tiny things. The emotions of plushies.
Uh-huh.
It's just everything
people that you can fix. Really nasty foul shit that I can't talk about on the podcast.
Valid.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're
That
talking
piss-
about.
That big
That's actually
kissing
fair
thing.
though. Yeah.
Mm.
My point being, Rose, my reference to your Chikawa thing is much more recent than anything you
Yeah.
said was my point.
No, that's fair.
That's all.
It's my current fixation. That's absolutely fair.
So I'm now taking the Rose role in this where I'm being too literal.
It's more
flipped
so
it.
that
This
I
is the
don't feel
episode
like
of flips.
Pokemon is an obsession of mine anymore. I'm kind of over it, but I still like it.
I'll keep that in mind.
That's such a good answer.
We'll
Reply,
see.
Kitty. Just, I'll keep that in mind.
Oh my god.
Just
The
instead
new
of
episode-
rebuttal, like, just, I'll keep that in mind.
Well, I first of all, when we're at a meet and greet next, I will say. Second of all,
That's
recently-
not fair.
oh, is it not? Interesting.
Because I'm just sitting there like, I don't know what to say. And that's just something I can talk about. So, of course, I'm going to latch onto it for dear life.
What were
Well,
you going to say, dear Candy?
Valid. I was gonna say that I started doing something in Gmail the other night he did not like. But / pause. So South Park did like an episode about ChatGPT and like
Oh, God.
one of the characters started like using it as like a mechanism to get justification for everything he was doing.
Uh-huh.
So he'd be like, what do you think about my business and pivoting it into being for like tech? And she's like, wow, that's an amazing and creative idea. Why don't we like map out some steps to get to that, like to that or whatever.
Yeah.
But just being hyper positive. So Gmart was playing like Deadlock or something, and he like kept dying. He's like, I don't get how this character works. I was like, wow, that sounds really difficult. Would you like me to look up some guides and maybe we can work this out together? Like, just start doing like that to him. I just started,
That's
like
so
fucking
fucked up.
No,
doing,
that's so
like,
good.
yeah. I just
love
started
that.
equivalent of rage baiting, but yeah, just started doing the like platitudes and not challenging anything he was saying.
Can I just say that I don't understand rage baiting, like, generally at all?
In
It's
what way?
starting to take on a different mind of its own, though, because it's becoming a meme now where it's like someone will make a TikTok to be like rage baiting my boyfriend into taking me out and getting a sweet treat or something like that,
Yeah, but I don't-
rather
but I
than
don't
just
understand-
rage baiting in general for like the attention.
Yeah, but I still don't understand rage baiting. Like, I don't understand being so combative to piss someone off. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, but
Because
people.
internet engagement is now monetized, and it's an easy way to
Yeah.
get attention. For
No,
people
but
that
it's
don't
not.
have
But not in the
skills.
content. But not in the content creation area. It's more about like people just do it. Like people on Twitter. I guess not like Twitter, but just like in general, will just rage bait because they think it's fun. They're not content creators. They're not doing it for content. They're just doing it because they think it's fun. I just don't.
No, I don't get
understand.
that
Yeah, but-
part either.
But that's still true. That's still people that are getting online engagement to then for their own means, not even necessarily monetarily or
guess.
career wise. It's just the people want attention. They can't get positive attention, so they take any attention they can get. And then
Oh.
alternatively, you could look at it from the angle of platforms trying to make it seem like they have a more active fan base or viewer or user base or whatever. So then like platforms would then have bots make posts that are rage baity, then the engagement, because top level, it's like, oh, there's like all these people posting and there's all these people replying to it. So like from that level, even outside of the scope.
It can
of-
be passively like that too. That's what it made me
Yeah.
think of, was
Mhm.
just like people like botting or artificially inflating their numbers. I mean, we're all streamers, and then all of a sudden you see things pop up or skyrocket through the sky and be like, who is this person? Versus like got like 100 follows and then 10,000 viewers, and you're like, what the heck? What's going on here?
Mhm.
But
I just don't
again, It comes
understand.
back
I
to
just-
that attention. It's just attention seeking in them not acknowledging or owning. Like, why would you own up to it at that point? But like that's part of the rage bait of just like bringing in that attention, bringing in.
Yeah, but why would you
just
want
the
that
eyes.
though? That just seems so like weird.
I don't
like,
know. Maybe
I
you
don't
hate
know.
I
yourself.
don't know.
It just
Can
to
I
me.
ask a genuine question?
What?
Do you think I actually rage bait
Yes.
on purpose?
Slash positive. No, I don't think you realize you're doing it.
But then is it
I think.
me asking these questions rage baiting? I don't know anymore. Am I?
Who am I?
I'm not asking anything maliciously. I just
She's having a crisis on podcast, guys. Oh my god.
I
just
operate
don't
on good faith
understand.
and assume that there's nothing going on in that head of yours in a nice way, and that
I
you're
wish
just
there
asking
was
questions to be genuine.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to rage bait.
No, I just think you're a brat. And I think rage
I am a
baiting is part
brat.
of being bratty. Because I think you like seeing people riled up, and that's part of rage baiting. So that's
I
like,
do, but only in like specific scenarios. Like when I'm actually having a discussion, I don't inherently want to rile the other side up unless it's like playfully. But like if I ever actually like
yeah, but
anger
people
somebody, I
who
feel
rage bait,
bad.
I think they, I mean, this is why I don't understand rage baiting. I think people do that, right? Like they do it in a playful way where they just want to like, not like you. I'm not saying you in specific, but I'm just saying people when they rage bait isn't like because they want to not only rile people up, but they think it's fun. Like, isn't that the whole
Tier
point?
list. Shia rage baits the most.
That's
I
true.
think that Buff and Rose both rage bait, but Buff does it from like a mischievous point of view, where she just says stuff to be like a bit mischievous or whatever. Is everyone dying right now, or am I dying?
You were
I
dying.
think that was you.
That was you, Candy. That was
Oh.
dying.
Yeah.
Luckily, I don't
Wanna
think
try
that's going to be
again?
picked up on the audio. Of you
Luckily,
going,
I think what
Up,
Candy was
up.
saying, I was cool and mischievous. So
I was saying that Buff rage baits, but she does it where she does like
Oh.
you can really tell because she has mischief in her face. She'll be like,
yeah,
Like, she'll
Well,
look
it's
at
because
you and what's happening.
I can't lie. That's my thing. Is that like if I try to like
Yeah.
do a joke or whatever, I like can't lie. I'm very.
you also
bad
don't
at
do
it.
sarcasm like at all. And
No.
then Rose, yeah, unless
yeah?
and then Rose just eyes going different directions, just says, "What?" And then you're just like, "Are you fucking with me right now?" And then I'm too direct and impatient. I don't think I have it in me to rage bait. I just say I'm more like I like shocking people, if anything. I
Oh,
think
that's
it's
my
funny to
favorite.
shock
My
people.
favorite thing to do is like doing a joke and then saying the most ridiculous thing because like it's like not the thing that you would say. Where it's just
Yeah.
like a
Like
joke where
deliberately
it's like,
confusing people.
well, it's more of like oh yeah, I'm just like hanging out by the river because I'm jorking my penis. Like just like very
Yeah.
like what's it called? Girl humor when I saw that one TikTok where it was like
The girl joke
Oh, it has a
where
name
it's just
now.
yeah, where
Yeah.
it's just like, hey, here's this joke, and all of a sudden she replied to me with like, hey, well, I said, hey, didn't you forget the food? And then she was just like, yeah, but isn't your dad dead? It was just like, what? That's not.
That's
funny.
very-
What do you mean? That's
Oh. And
then he was
did you
like-
say that because
and then he was like, well, he's like, I literally go to bed with you at night and like I literally treat you so well and you do a dead dad joke on me, which it's funny in hindsight, but like and then he's like, I just don't understand girl humor. And I'm like, that's
maybe I
Yeah.
just don't understand.
Yeah.
She just
That's
hits
me.
me with that. It's just like, whoa, jeez, okay.
That's me.
Yeah, I don't think that I'm trying to think of a time where I've like said something to rage bait, but I really don't think
No,
that I
that's
do
why
it.
I'm like confused.
Why do you think I rage
Do you know
bait the most?
Because
You gaslight the
you
most. You don't
gaslight.
rage bait.
I gaslight the most, and it's really
That's
fun
true.
to do it on stream.
You just do it. You do it
specifically.
right now.
I love it, especially whenever you make up things like you like pretend like you're looking at chat and you just read out something that's not there, like get back to the game, you stupid moron, or else I'll take a shit on your lawn. I'm like, okay, geez, sorry guys, I'll get back to it. Geez, chat, what got into you? You know, just
and everyone's like looking for the message, they're like, who the fuck
what?
is that?
What? Like scrolling back out, like what? I didn't see that. What the hell? What the fuck?
Do you know what's this isn't rage bait, but do you know what rages me? Is when people
What?
think I'm angry. Even though I talk really angrily. I'm a very angry talker. I'm a New Englander. I don't know what to say. I just talk. I'm very
Yeah.
direct. I'm very I talk, okay? And then people are like, you text angry, you angry. And I'm like, okay, I just want to talk to you. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The amount
That
of times
rage
I've
baits
seen that
me.
happen to you.
That rage baits me. Which I feel like, okay, I feel like I talk the same on stream and I talk the same on the podcast and I talk the same way I talk. I talk.
Yeah.
I'm just a little louder on the podcast and the stream. When I'm outside, I'm a little more quiet just because I'm
You know what it
relaxing.
is?
You
I know
don't
what it
soften
is.
yourself for people.
I know what it is
You're-
too.
What? I want
What
to
is
hear
it?
everyone's reason.
I think that you are confidently direct, whereas too many people in this space will sugarcoat things when it's just like, hey, what is this? Instead of being like, oh, well, I didn't have the time to do this and this and this, you're just going to be like, hey, it's this because of that. And it's like, I'm not going to tell it any other way. I need to get, it's more in the line of like getting stuff done or doing things or basically working with like any kind of third party for anything of just being like, hey, I need the lights set up here and there and there. And then they're just like, well, did you want them blue? And you say, yes. And they'll just be like, oh, okay. Like, it's just like, no, you asked me and I said, I want them blue. So make them blue. So it's
I'm
like,
just I'm too old. I don't have time. I don't have the energy to
I
like
don't
skirt
even think
around
it's
stuff.
age.
no, I don't think it's
so-
age either. I think that it's just unfortunate jaded experiences from
Oh.
the past that have
I
formed
was
your.
gonna say genetics.
I'm gonna add on to what Shia said. So
Yeah.
not only is it the blunt directness and like the confidence and like assertiveness of like knowing what you want and being very direct and being like, no, this. It's and also the sugarcoating, but it's also that like most people, I feel like, or at least in VTuber land, I don't know about the outside of that. A lot of people
The
are like
outside world.
shy. They're timid. They're like, they beat around the bush. They sugarcoat, like you were saying. And they're like, oh, I don't want to cause too much trouble, but what do you think it would look like blue instead? And meanwhile, you're just like, hey, that's red right now, and I don't like that. Can you make it blue? And they're like, oh, she doesn't like it. She's mad. She hates me. And then they crumble because they're, the way they are. And that's not your fault, but they're just soft.
Yes, Candy.
I have seen that, and that is wild to see, especially if someone's paid like they're like, hey, I paid like $5,000 for this, but I don't want to
Yeah.
change it. I'm like,
Yeah, there's been times where I've had clients who were like when I've done commissions and I'm like, tell me how you feel about this. And they're like, they beat around the bush. They're like, oh, I wonder what this would look like. And I'm like, no, just tell me what you like and what you don't like. I'm not going to be offended. And they're like, oh, well, I don't really like the way this looks. And I'm like, good, okay, I will
Yeah.
change it. What kind of stuff do you like? And they're like, oh, I can be honest. And I was like, yes.
yes.
But a lot of
that's how it
people are
should be.
scared of that because they think that if they're criticizing you, they're being mean. Meanwhile, you say it as a non-aggressive, non-mean thing, but they don't have experience with someone who's very direct with that. So they're like, oh my God, I don't know how to respond to that. And I'm so sorry. And it's just like, you just need to chill.
I love the RP. Yes, Candy, what were you gonna say?
Wait, go ahead, Candy. Sorry.
I think that you're like a little squishy jelly,
Yeah.
little tiny squishy little guy,
Mhm.
and then you're like wrapped in like New England anger.
50% angry all the
like-
time.
Yeah, and then the more that people fuck with you, the angrier that you get, but the squishier inside you are.
Mhm.
And I
Like a
never
soft
lose sight of the
pretzel.
squishy little inside.
Well, I
That's
just
why you
always
get
feel like
mad,
if I
'cause people
started
fuck with you.
if I started talking like this, guys, like, would you like it more? Like,
No.
I just feel like
No.
if I started talking like this, like, it would just be weird. And
That
Oh,
would
I don't
make
like
me
that.
angry.
Stop it.
my service voice, like,
I don't even
I'm
know
sorry.
if I can.
Stop it.
I'm sorry you're going through all that trouble
I'm
there,
trying
Pookie.
to join you in that tone.
it's okay, Candy. I understand.
Do you want me to look up some guides to see if we can fix this together? You want to see if we can work on this together?
The rest of the podcast, I'll just talk like this and make sure that everyone feels good.
I'm going
The
to jump
I
off
just
people,
really
though.
hope that we can all have fun together,
I just
guys.
really
Like,
hope-
hopefully we can like
I
have a
just
really
can't
good
do that.
podcast.
I also
no.
think
Here we go. No. Can I just fucking say something?
Yeah.
I fucking hate when people are like, I'm just a silly, sweet little lady, and I just want to be nice to everybody and be friends and have fun. Shut the fuck up. No, you don't.
They're
You're the most
evil.
dramatic bitch
they're
I've ever
evil.
met.
That's
every
anyone
time.
who does that's evil.
Evil.
Bad.
Every time.
Yes, yeah,
Bad.
evil.
1,000,000%.
That is an evil person.
Evil.
If you're one of the
It's
rare
just
people
because they
that
don't
does that who's
show.
nice, I'm so sorry, but like 90% of the time,
be
mm-mm.
like cozy and play cozy
Evil.
games. I can't. My voice.
It's because they don't show you the evil. It comes out all behind the scenes.
I think
Like-
I also think that like also thanks guys, it was very sweet. I wasn't
Yeah.
fishing for compliments. I was just curious because I've had a lot of instances where people are just like, yeah, you're just mean. And I'm like, okay. Like
Because
Nah.
they're soft little babies and they don't know how to deal with assertive bluntness.
I think that
They
also
take it personally.
it's not very common for miladies to be very blunt, and I think it's very off-putting. Like I think it's very like it's like not
It goes against traditional
It's
gender
not how
roles.
it's socialized.
yeah, like it's not like a normal thing, quote unquote. I'm doing quotes, but like I feel like because of that, like it's the reason why I think I would not be good in a job. Like I literally say that all the time. I'm like, if I would not be good in like a field of something because I feel like somebody would tell me to do something, I'd just be like, no.
It
No, I
I
don't
look
think
at them and be
so.
like, this is a better way to do this. Do it
It-
this way. And
yeah.
then you're like, you're so mean for suggesting something. How dare you?
That's probably why most jobs suck, and finding that right job that you would actually genuinely stay at and thrive at and not feel dead at is just so hard to come by. But the best people
Yeah.
that I found that I work with are like people like Ron. Ron's Rogue mixes a lot of my music. And before, in the past, where I've sent him lines and I told him to just be very blunt with me. And at first, I wasn't super blunt with him like years ago when we started
Yeah.
working together. And he would be like, what do you think of this? I'm like, oh, this and this. And he just was straight up one time was just like, dude, just tell me, good or not. Like, I was like, oh, yeah, no. And then ever since then, it's way better. It's just like, and he'll give critiques, and I'll do the same, and it's never out of a way of being like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to get shit done. And the most and we both understand that, and we're just like, you want this, I want this. Tell me like what's wrong. Don't beat around the bush. Just tell me. So I do, and he does. So
yeah, I just feel like a lot of time is wasted by at least.
Sugarcoating?
Yeah, like for me in most of my life, like it's been very like hiding emotions and not saying anything. So when I got older, I was just like, I'm just gonna say it. And if you don't like it, sure, whatever. Like I don't care. Like at this point, I like the people that I like and I am happy with my life. And like, and if you don't want to be part of it, I don't really care. So like I'm going, and that's like the nicest way I can put it with being like, hey, if we don't fuck around with each other, that's cool. Whatever. Like, who cares?
You can still be nice to each other even if you don't vibe.
Yeah,
like,
and I'm not saying that I'm gonna be like, fuck you, bitch. Like, I'm not gonna be like,
no.
All I can think about Shia is, bitch, hey, bitch.
But respectful, because, you know, I'm just being nice. Bitch!
But, like, I don't know. I just feel, I would rather just put it out on the table and just say anything and then just be like, done, 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 done. Okay, what do you think?
Hold up.
Done, done,
I feel
done,
like I've learned that from you, and I
sounds-
now do that a little more, and I'm like, yeah, this is
That
nice,
sounds
so.
like way too healthy of communication, even for people that, you know, you might not work with. You're trying to communicate with people that
But even
you
like,
don't like?
well, even like with Rose,
people I don't like all the time.
The reason why I thought about it was
Here we
because
are.
when Rose and I were like joking, tiffing, and then she was like, do you think I actually raise bait? And I was like, yes, but I don't think you do it on purpose. I was thinking, I was like, oh, well, maybe I should have went like, no, I don't really think that you do. I feel like sometimes maybe. And then I was like, no, because that's
I
how
just
I
want
feel.
the honest, direct answer.
Right. And then
Which
I was
you
like,
gave
well,
me,
fuck.
and I'm happy
someone,
with that.
and I was like, someone else would have done that. Someone else would have been like, oh, like to try
No,
to
babe,
ease the
you're
situation.
fine. Sometimes
And I was
you
like,
say
and that-
stuff that
someone is
hey,
mean.
And then I
shut the fuck
thought,
up.
and then I was like, well, then am I being mean? Is that me being mean because I'm just
No.
like saying it?
You're just
And then,
telling
and
me
then
what
that's
I
why
need
it
to
came
hear.
up. So
I
That was
like
my
you're
brain.
so blunt, and I like
Whisperer.
that I've learned to be blunt through you, because I feel like it makes communication so much clearer and less vague, and like there's no, is she mad at me? Oh, I don't know. She said this stuff, but
I
who
just
knows what it
angrily
actually
tiff with
means.
people, and I think but it's only with you guys. I don't think I've ever done that with anyone else. I don't
But
think
I don't
I've
even think
angrily
you're
tiffed with
angry at
anyone.
me.
I know, but everyone thinks the way I talk is angry.
Yeah, but you're not. You're just sharing your feelings. Yeah. I understand now.
Okay.
There's nothing going on in my head.
Candii,
That's cool.
I just am the way that I am.
Hey, did you know that you can get GamerSupps using code VchiBan for 10% off your order? Which means, if you haven't yet, you can try Buff's new Doggy Style, which is really good. And you're gonna want Doggy Style every day, every night, all the time, forever and ever, because I know I do. It is literally all I drink every single day. And I have Doggy Style all day, and I have Doggy Style all night, and you should have Doggy Style too. Because if you don't, you're gonna regret it. So you better get on that. Wait, I can't say Nah, you'll censor it. It's fine. I hope you have a good rest of your episode, but I hope that next time you're watching, you're drinking some Doggy Style with me. All right?
Candii, does round or rectangular pizza taste better?
Neither.
Ew.
I hate pizza.
I do too.
Ugh.
Pizza's shit.
Shia, why
Dude,
do you
we don't
ask
like
this
pizza
question?
and lasagna.
You know they don't like
You can
pizza.
still have opinions. That's all I
But
was
I don't
asking.
think either of them taste good.
They don't like
I'd rather
pizza,
eat you
Shia.
up.
It has to be 70% meat and cheese. I want.
I don't.
I'm like
And then
I want
70%
only one of
meat.
those things, but not the other with
I'm a
it.
little bit.
Have you
of
guys ever
cheese.
had cheese on like a steak, like they do in Monster Hunter? Has anyone?
I
ever
don't like
done that?
steak.
I don't like steak
Shut
either.
the fuck up, Candii. Okay, I don't want to hear it.
I don't like steak either. Candii, we should
A
be on the
steak tried
same
to kill
side.
me.
Wait,
Okay.
why? Why did the steak try to kill you?
I have a.
You have a
When I
pussy
was
throat?
15. No, I don't have. No, bitch, you of all people to say that to me. Fuck no. When I was 15. Yes, Shia, I want to be on your side of the table. We can talk about how you don't like steak. When I was 15, my friend shoulder checked me so hard in the jaw that it dislocated, and I had to relocate it myself. And then I just kind of dealt with that. And then my.
I'm
and
sorry,
so my
did you learn
bite's
that in
really
elementary school? Just like how to relocate, like, oh, oops,
No.
they taught me
I
this.
just like push it back into place. So my jaw's a little bit fucked up, and my bite is weak. So I can't chew steak too good, so I choked.
Yeah, but what kind of steak are you eating that's like so hard?
Bad steak, cheap steak. I'm not pay. Listen, I don't like steak. Why am I going to pay for good steak? I don't want
Well,
steak at all.
here's the thing though, is
Maybe
that
that's why
Shia also doesn't like steak.
Well, at 15, you probably weren't paying for it anyways.
Yeah.
True.
Well, I was gonna say Shia
But you
doesn't
had
like
a
steak, but
fucking
I
yacht,
have gotten
so-
him to eat steak, and he's like, "That's actually pretty good." And I'm like, "Yes." It's
Yeah,
just
but
because
what
it's good
kind of steak was it?
There was two.
Was it
One?
live Wagyu?
Well, Wagyu was one of them. Well,
Oh
actually,
my
there's
gosh,
three.
It
There was
just, like,
Wagyu.
melted
I'm
in
gonna
my mouth.
Wagyu
It did
right
not
in the
taste like
dick.
meat at all.
I'm grabbing your nuts, Kenny. I'm grabbing your nuts right now. I'm grabbing your nuts.
Aw, shucks.
Pinch and pull, pinch and pull.
There, it was the Wagyu one, and then there was another one that was like it was a ribeye steak, but it was at a really fancy place, so it was like pretty good. And then the third one was at
Third?
Melting,
What do you mean
Melting
third?
Pot. It was at Melting Pot. It was that one steak that you like, the teriyaki. whatever
Okay,
the fuck.
there is one that's like a
Oh,
teriyaki,
I
and
know.
I've gotten that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I got lost in a deep dive about this lady
God, that shit's
getting mad about hot pot because she went there and she was upset that they didn't want to cook it for her. Like it was one of those like serve yourself like
Bitch, what the
things. And then
That's
she
the
was
point of
trying to
hot
like
pot.
she
That's
was
the whole
doing like a
appeal.
social she was doing like a social media blast being like, these guys are like lazy and they like don't know what they're doing and this place sucks. You shouldn't go there. And then everyone in the replies was like, you're a fucking moron. Like it's a fucking it's hot pot.
I
Like
want hot pot now.
and I think eventually like stuff did help her, but she's like, I had to like make them come help me. I don't know, man.
I
Okay,
love
well.
hot pot, dude. I'd fuck for some hot pot.
I know you love hot pot. That's
Dude.
like
Fucking love hot pot.
Remember that place
she's-
we went? I don't remember what it was in Chicago, but there was a place there, and it was so good.
Oh,
I
I
shouldn't be
love
allowed
hot
to
pot.
cook my own hot pot, but I like the concept.
Why
I
not?
have no sense of
Candy, I have a hot pot. I can show you how to do it
Yeah.
okay.
when you're here.
I just have no sense of what to combine. I have no sense of like too much gene either. Like whenever I make, because I would make
You
like
just
katsudon at
experiment.
home. So when I would experiment and I would put things in, I would just.
okay.
Sorry, my eyes blurred for a second, and it looked like Rose's glasses. Like the bridge was like a frowny face, because like I was. So I thought she was like really upset with what I said. No, I just would like put way too much soy sauce in, or like way too much like teriyaki sauce. Like I just put way too much sauce. Like I just have no concept of like too much.
Oh,
I
In
just
your
don't
hot pot?
do too much.
gosh.
No, not specifically hot pot, but cooking in general. Like I have no,
Oh.
I just put way too much in of anything.
That's why I don't cook, because I fucking suck at it.
We can help you. I can help you. I cook a lot.
Shia cook boy.
I like.
I
I
want to cook. I want to bake. I want to
We
have
should
a
cook
life.
together.
I
We should
wish
make
I was
something
with my
together.
friends.
Candy, I would love to cook with you. I think that'd be really fun.
I would love
Oh.
that.
Shia, you can be their taste tester.
She was
I'll
using.
watch.
Oh, that would be kind of fun. You both make something,
Yeah.
and then we get to try it.
Okay.
That'd be really fun. I would really like that.
Dude,
You're
I can
using
make,
that
I like to
voice.
make it. I wish I could.
You're
do a
doing
cute
that voice you do.
What do you mean?
It's
You
the
know.
mischief voice.
I'm being really nice.
You sound really worried. Would you like me to look up for some resources to help you work
I'll
through
help
this?
you cook. Candy.
Looks like you're
I'll show
having
you
a
how to
hard
do
time
hot
with
pot.
this. Mm.
Wow, that
Yeah.
sounds really tough. I've been there.
I've been there. I'll show you how to cook.
I don't like
hot pot.
this.
Wow,
Guys,
sounds
I'm
like
trying
you're
not to
upset
be
with me.
mean.
I'm sorry if I did
I don't
anything
like
wrong.
that. Be yourself.
Am I
I don't like this.
neurospicy? Is that what's happening? Is that I don't know how to regulate my tone of my voice? Is that what it is? I think I'm figuring this out.
Yeah, you got the. What do you think the PTSD is? A fun acronym? I'm the
I thought it was spice. I thought it was
we
spice
all
on my
got spice.
chicken.
It's just a playful, silly time downtown. I did that out of order. Play,
Wait.
P. Someone else talk.
Praying.
Okay.
Playtime, sweet deal.
Playtime, San Diego.
Playtime in San Diego.
PTSD. I thought that just meant playtime in San Diego.
Playtime in San Diego.
Playtime, sweet dog.
That's the name of the episode. Playtime, San Diego.
But you have to capitalize the P and the T and
Yes.
the S and the D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Write it down, Shia. Write down before you forget.
I'm ready. Okay, I'm gonna write it down.
Write
it
down,
write it
email
down.
boy.
I'm writing it. I'm writing it down.
I said that somewhere else, or I said email boy, and somebody could not. They were tickled. They
What
were
about playing together doubly so?
Was it a meeting we had the other day?
maybe.
I don't
I
fucking
think it
know.
was.
I'm struggling.
Dude, Chad was surprised we do our own meetings the other day on my stream.
The fuck else are we gonna do? Who the fuck? Who's gonna do it?
Who's gonna run
No,
that?
I think it was more of like you guys do so many meetings, and I'm like, well, yeah, when you don't have people running
got
shit for you,
shit to do.
You got shit to do. We got so many meetings.
We got shit to do.
It's true, and we all attend all of them as much as possible.
Candy was late and did not show up until the last like 10 minutes.
That's because I was
Candy
throwing
was throwing up.
And oh my god! Also, side note, it wasn't the last 10 minutes. I was there for like 30 minutes. It just went. Like,
you just couldn't
it was,
see.
Yeah,
can see, hear,
you
or
just-
talk.
because there was no time to talk, and you know why.
You know
It was a
why.
very, I didn't want to get into it. Yeah, no,
Candy was throwing up during the meeting.
I already said that. You don't listen to me.
Fortnite during meetings. You have no room to talk.
I haven't played Fortnite in months.
I hope you.
Yeah, but you've
die
done
in
that.
Fortnite. Sorry,
And I've done that with you.
I want to die in Fortnite as the Gorillas character that's coming out.
I do want to do that.
They
I
do
do
look
wanna
really
do
good.
that.
I want to play as Murdoch.
Should we all go back and
Ooh.
play Fortnite for the next season?
If it's good.
If there's, I mean, if is that when Gorillas comes out?
I don't know.
I'm gonna buy all this.
We could
skins
just
and
go play games
I
together
do
as
want to
friends.
say that the Halloween, whenever the Halloween stuff comes out, I do want to. Candy, are you
I'm down to
coming?
play.
Are you coming to America for Halloween?
Bitch, I don't fucking know anymore. I assume
I went to
that I'm
Square
gonna
Halloween
be.
yesterday, and I didn't want to be there.
I assume that I'm probably gonna be going over around. Fuck, dude. Like,
TwitchCon, which is in October.
well, yeah, like, yeah, and then
for Halloween.
yeah, and then staying for a couple of weeks or something, maybe, and then not just because I. Well, that's the don't even. That's gonna be its own podcast episode, brother.
Halloween. Halloween.
I wish people didn't forget about
Weeks.
Kitty, I don't forget about you. That's why I'm asking if you come to Halloween.
me. I wish my lawyers didn't forget about me.
You know what? It's okay, Candy.
Oh,
Sometimes-
anyway.
Sometimes doing
Yeah.
business is hard because people forget how to do their job. And it's okay.
Yes.
Man,
I was gonna
have we
s-
been there before?
What do you think,
Yeah.
So many times.
Oh, I was gonna say in combination with the meetings is the vague hand wave blocks of time that we're like, we might have a big project coming up, so let's keep time free, and then it gets like moved,
That's the worst.
but it still exists,
That's
and then
the
other things
worst.
come up, and then I'm trying to write my book in the middle of it, and then we have our own things we're trying to do, and then we have the podcast, and then I turn up to stream, and I'm like, guys, my brain is fucking soup, but I have nothing to show you except for my
Because
Minecraft
we
builds.
can't talk about it. Haha.
That is correct.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys
Yeah.
feel the same.
I
That's the
feel
worst.
like, well, I just want to say real quick, I'm very proud of us. And I don't think that we as individuals or even like as a group have been like, oh guys, big things are coming. Just because
have.
we've all been really kind of, I feel like we've kind of like, I don't know, reeled that back because of what if it doesn't, you know? And that's just,
Yeah.
it's from so many things in the past. But I am proud of us because we are always constantly working and always working towards things. And there is, I will say, the potential for things to, there will always be something that's coming along, but there is a potential for fun things to come along that we're always working on. And I feel like as a group, we could like blitz the market with like a bunch of like small micro content and doing a ton of streams together and doing this and that. But I like how we've kind of fallen into the like the area of like we've all like lock in on like very aggressive and like bigger projects where we're like, hey,
can think of, like,
let's go
5.
for that, you know, and do that.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time we do a podcast every week. We're posting things like on the Fansly for behind the scenes and all like weekly, and we're doing daily stuff and we have things going on. But when I think about like VchiBan as like a whole, I'm like, what is VchiBan doing? You know, but I just like that we on the back end, I know we're cooking and we always are, but I'm always excited for those moments where we can be like, yo, look at this. It's been the last 2 years we've been working on this, but now it's here. So I'm just excited for those moments. I think that they're really satisfying and I'm happy for us to be able to kind of work towards those rather than the quick, like, no, I made a PNG today, guys. Look at this and post it on the VchiBan account. You know, it's just not as satisfying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always tell Chad that I'm like, hey, we're still our own individual people. So like we're gonna have our own things that are happening. And VchiBan is like when we have the chance to do something together. Like it's like that's like when we come together and do something. So VchiBan's not always gonna have something going on because we're mostly gonna concentrate on ourselves, which is what we deserve and what we should do. VchiBan's here just to support us underneath it. And I think with the podcast, I think that's like such a good support underneath to like just do something really fun together all the time. But then when
Interesting.
big projects do happen, then it's good.
Interesting. The podcast is some kind of connective tissue, as I said it was years ago. Interesting.
Yeah.
Dude, I always still think about that picture at like that restaurant where we're like doing stuff, and then we had like the podcast, and we were just using like pieces of paper, and we're like, this
And
is what
honey
we look
packets.
like one day.
Yeah. Look at us now. Dude,
Look at us now.
I'm just gonna say no timeline, but future date where we get a new set and we do crazy stuff and we get all
God.
kinds of things, you know?
I'm ready.
Yeah. I can't wait to upgrade that podcast.
That is,
I
I
can't
mean,
wait to
that's something that
upgrade
we
it.
can at least be a little bit open about. I mean, we're already kind of like teased of just being like, I mean, we're always looking to do things better and bigger. So, I mean,
Yeah, I always
even with
tell
the way
Chad.
that we have this set up, I know we want to do more. And I know that we've talked about it on the podcast before, that sometimes setup takes a while on the podcast.
It makes me want to
Something-
alive it sometimes.
It is technology. It breaks all the time. You can't, if you don't touch it, come back the next day, it's broken. Like,
Yeah. But I've said that on stream though. I've said that like once Candii moves, like I really would just want to upgrade. Like my big focus for when Candii moves, not only Candii moving, but like also when it comes to the podcast in specific, I really want to upgrade the podcast because we'll physically be here. We'll physically be here. So like there's no excuse to like not do things together, like physically. Wink.
physically together
Together.
Yeah.
in
together.
the
one
same
room.
room.
Yeah. We can smell
You
how
mean-
sweaty we get from each other because
Oh.
normally we
Oh, I'm
sit here and
sweaty as
complain.
fuck.
Dude, that's gonna be
about
so
it.
fucking funny. We're all just gonna be in. If we get like suits or something, we'd all just be fucking wiped
Drenched.
out, looking at each other like, "Hey
It's gonna be
guys."
awesome. We're gonna see each other at our worst because we're gonna be sweaty and like tired and like we're gonna look so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
I'm gonna
I'm
bottle
excited.
the sweat and auction it for
Cool.
charity.
That means we just have to be friends before and after. Before, when we're all kind of like together, and then after, when we're all like a hot mess from having to record with, you know, whatever.
I mean, we
Y'all
don't
already
now.
seen me a hot mess. I'm already past that
Oh
shit,
yeah.
bro.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for her to do the thing that Candii suggested, where we just like flash each other our nipples every once in a while as a joke.
I'm ready for that.
Jesus.
I'm gonna just do it.
I
one
was
time,
a
you guys
younger
don't know.
man when I did that.
Shy, you have to do the
Oh,
shaft.
wow. Yeah, you have to do
I
the
have to
base
do the
of the
root.
shaft.
The
Yeah.
root? Is that? I heard someone say that the other day. Someone said the root, and it was today. It was Shia. It was today because I showed that drawing of you from Penny and Stocking that Roy got commissioned, and everyone said, "Look at Shia's root" the entire time, and I was like,
Mhm.
"What the fuck
Did
are you
people
talking
actually
about?"
call
Looking
it
at the
that?
base.
Yeah, they do.
Mhm.
I didn't know that until today,
Huh.
Yep.
Well, I learned something new today.
August 25th. When we're recording this, doxed the date.
Wow, you're dating it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, just let you know, this episode is brought to you by Fansly, where you can find hips, thighs, and all kinds of crazy stuff. Most of that I'm not going to talk about, but if you want to go check it out for yourself, you can go to fansly.com/VTuber. So get up. Well, actually, you don't need to get up, but go, open up a browser, type in fansly.com/VTuber, and I guarantee you are gonna love what you see. Go check it out. Go.
Now what, guys? No, I'm kidding.
Now what? What do we do now?
No.
Now that you ruined it all.
Even though we multiple have said how many times we record. Although that's another thing too, is that when Candii moves here and we have a physical podcast, we can do it weekly so that it's more up to date.
Yep.
Aw.
Very
And I
excited
get to
about
hang
it.
out and eat good food. And I get to see my friends. And I get to have a life and I get to have my friends. And I get to be where I want to be and with my friends.
That's true.
What?
And no IKEA bed.
No IKEA bed.
No IKEA bed. Candii, you can no IKEA bed. None.
No
I don't
IKEA
care.
bed.
I don't
No
care
IKEA
anymore.
bed.
Candy,
care
you
no
will
more.
care when you wake up one morning and your
Uh.
back is broken, and you can only thank IKEA for that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wake up with my
Thanks,
cough in my
IKEA.
hands.
What?
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 Yeah.
Candii,
Candy.
that's circulation that's not getting flowed because you're sleeping on basically a rock.
Yeah.
Or carpal tunnel, which is what I have.
You're
But
like a
it's
little
not that.
lizard.
What?
Little lizard sleeping on a
Oh.
rock.
They said I was
A
like
little
a
lizard.
And I was excited.
No.
Little
lizard.
You
I guess
are
lizard's cool, too.
wizard-ish. You're more sorcerer than wizard, though.
Yeah.
Speaking of wizard,
Yeah.
we did
I am
a
a wizard.
video recently with a YouTuber, Noah, which was actually really fun. It's like 2
That
hours
was so
long.
fun.
That was
Yeah,
so
Magic
fun.
the Noah. If you go look it up, you'll see one of their, well, at the time of recording this, one of their latest videos of VchiBan, all 4 of us, along with Noah. And it was
Yeah.
really fun. I honestly did not know the power of Noah beforehand, but I
Now
did
I
see
know.
that he worked with some of our friends. Like I saw that he did a video with like Tom and All Tribe, and I actually reached out to All Tribe. I'm like, hey, do you know this Noah guy? And he goes, oh, you have to do it. You have to go. So we went and did a video where it's just like this whole, I feel like he DM'd a whole like little space adventure with us. And it was really silly, really fun, and all done in what?
Yeah.
Google Sheets? Google?
Something
Yeah.
like that.
It's just ridiculous.
It was like D&D, but
very
only the
powerful.
fun parts of D&D. None of the math.
Yeah. It was great. It was
Yeah.
good. It's really fun. So if you need more VchiBan content outside of what we have, then you can always check that out too. And that was really fun. It was a good time.
Yeah, that was fun. I told Chad about that, and they were all so excited. They all like knew who he was, which is crazy. He seems very, very excited about doing stuff with random people, and I was very honored for him
Yeah.
to have us in his video. It was very fun. I always just
Dude, I
hope that
want to
we
do
were
more
funny.
of that shit.
That's my always thing, because like this is like their content. Like they know what's funny and like what's good. So I was just like, oh man, I hope that we were funny, which I think we were. Every comment seemed like they really enjoyed it. So
Yeah.
everyone did
Rose,
good.
you gotta play tabletop with people that do session zeros and better systems.
I've done that. I just didn't feel like there was just too much math still.
Okay.
I like what we did with Noah.
Yeah, but like
I want more of whatever that is.
okay.
The better systems.
There's
I don't want a
systems-
system. I just want to roll dice and see how good stuff
That's just what it's
goes.
called.
That's it's just
That's
it's
just
just
what it's
called
called.
it's just
It's
it's
called a
just like a
system.
rule
Oh.
set system. Like it's just that there's
Oh.
systems out there that don't have math in them.
Yeah, I don't want to
And
do
you
math.
can-
That's stupid.
And you could that's what a session zero was essentially going in and being like, this is what I want to do, this is what I care about. Like for example, I'm in
Oh.
VTM with like Momo, Twin, Haruka, and
Yeah.
I, and my roommate Kate
Yeah,
runs
yeah.
it. And we do like I think we did like 2 dice rolls last session in like 4 hours. And the rest of it is just like improv and talking, and like it's very like dialogue focused and story and stuff. So it's tabletop. Sorry, this is just me on my pedestal, my little hyperfixation box. Tabletop can be like whatever you want it to be, which is what we had with Noah, where it was just kind of his system that he came up with. That he's just like he had his own
I like his
way that he
system a
wanted to
lot.
run it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
tabletop doesn't have to be a bunch of math if you don't want it to be. You could just be like, you could say you don't want to do any rolling. Even if it's like technically like a D&D system or like a fantasy system, it doesn't inherently have to be like that. So just letting you
I
know
don't
that it's
have to do math
possible.
anymore.
Wow, Candy, that's so informative.
Nah.
Thank you so much for explaining that.
Actually builds off another
I'm
point I was going to
excited
make,
about
which
that.
is the amount of times that we've been edged on doing tabletop content is killing me, brother. I want to do tabletop with y'all, which is kind of what we did with Magic the Noah, like you said. I want to do
Yeah, that was
I think it'd be
great.
fun.
That'd be really
Yeah.
fun. I would love
That
to
would
do that.
be in that style. I want that.
You need another letter in your acronym.
What?
What?
Got the
My
CPTSD.
PTSD acronym?
I'm about to give you a.
I have one. It's called CPTSD, Candy.
Okay,
I have
wait,
another
we
one.
gotta update the title then.
What's the
Instead of
new
Playtime
letter?
San Diego, it's
Come playtime San Diego.
Casual playtime in Sandy.
Casual Playtime San Diego. Cute,
Well-
cool Playtime San Diego.
I like
No.
casual more.
Oh, casual? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's a really good idea.
okay. I'm gonna update that.
I just
Cool-
think that
casual.
I
Casual Playtime
was saying it
San Diego.
because chat constantly asks me why I don't just run a campaign for VchiBan. Like, be like, why don't you just like run a
You
game?
want to be
and, like,
part of
da-da-da.
it.
That, but also it's a time commitment, and we already have like podcast.
It's
and
a lot.
Yeah.
Like for the fact that we all have most of us have a stream schedule. I'm a fucking hot mess. But like the decision to commit to a tabletop thing is just like time that gets blocked out. So it's like that plus podcast plus your own streams. It's just a lot to commit to.
I think when you move here,
Yeah.
I think it would be, since if we were recording every week or whatever, I think it would be kind of fun to do like a 3-shot D&D campaign or something like that, maybe for like a special episode thing, because then we can physically like be doing stuff, like,
Oh.
you know.
Could do.
it'd be
I would
fun.
do that. Like I would do that separate to the podcast though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I mean it
yeah.
would still be on the
Yeah.
VchiBan channel, but like
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
yeah,
Dude,
Yeah.
the options that will open to us when I am in America, when they let me in.
The possibilities will be endless
Like the
once we have our candy.
the amount of fast food you can get. That's so unhealthy.
I don't want that. I want
I don't
Costco
want
little
that.
factor meals that I can portion out.
Dude, the Costco factor meals are like fucking ginormous, okay? It's not even like factoring out. It's like, this is a month. Like, here you go.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Oh.
huge.
I could portion it myself. I'm Australian. I
huge,
know what our
Candy.
portions are like.
It's huge.
That's huge.
It's huge.
Huge. I do
I'm
want to
more
do that,
about
though.
girth. Yes.
Huh?
I want to get a Costco big kit thing and, like, portion it out. And, like, be like, this is my meal for the week. But I feel like...
I had to listen to your fucking rotisserie chicken argue. Like, we were like, I'm gonna just buy a whole chicken, and then I'm just gonna pull it apart, and I'm gonna make myself little meals over time.
I want to do
had-
that.
I feel like you talked about that like 2 years ago.
I know. I want to do it, but then do you know what ends up happening is that I get too busy. I get too busy and I don't have time to, like, sit there and, like, either cook or, like, organize anything or nothing. It's like I wake up, I stream, then I go eat food, then we record the podcast or something else happens, then I work out, then I go to bed. And
No,
I'm
I
like,
feel you.
Dude,
I
that's
didn't
what
have
I'm
fucking
doing
time.
today.
Aw.
It's just that that's my day. That's my day every day. I just don't have time to do that. Like, I don't have time to sit there and be like, okay, so today I'm gonna blah 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 blah. I just get whatever's the quickest that I know is gonna, which is normally ends up being rice and, like, egg, because that takes like 2 seconds. And I'm like, here we go.
I just eat the same thing every day, and then it saves me time because then I
Same.
don't have to think about
I
what
eat
I'm eating.
rice and egg every day.
I
I
eat
just don't eat.
a French omelet and bacon, and then I eat chicken and rice. So we're on the same page.
When do you have time to cook an omelet?
Victor cooks it.
Oh,
Oh.
there's the
Your
answer.
own personal chef.
Personal chef fucking cooks it. Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
He likes
Damn, that's
cooking.
crazy.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
Wait,
What?
Victor cooks you food. Shia cooks Buff food.
Yeah.
I'm
G-Mart?
fucked, dude. No,
You're fucked.
G-Mart. No,
You're so
no.
fucked. You're so
I'm
fucked,
so
Candy.
fucked, dude.
You are so fucked.
Does
He
G-Mart
eats
not cook?
mozzarella sticks, and that's his like idea of a meal.
You're so
He-
fucked.
Man,
He has-
y'all better get a dedicated freezer because you guys are gonna need a couple
His
bags
food
of
group's
mozzarella
pizza,
sticks.
and that's it. I'm dying.
You're gonna need to learn to
Yeah.
cook,
Whoa.
or
My
you have to
best
teach
friend
him to
Pop.
cook.
I'm curious to see what happens when we inevitably move in together and fall in love and have a beautiful life together, because I think that I'll be able to fix him in this particular instance.
Mozzarella sticks forever.
Aw.
Yeah, Shia.
Yeah.
Shia likes mozzarella sticks.
I like mozzarella sticks. I actually haven't had them in a long time.
Would you consider that a whole meal?
No.
No.
Okay.
No, I
I'll-
would consider that a snack that I would feel bad eating afterwards.
That's true.
I love
No,
that
I
boy.
agree with that.
Or an appetizer.
Actually, I don't really like mozzarella sticks, but I do feel like that's the vibe.
Do you think
normally-
square or stick mozzarella sticks taste better?
Oh man, okay.
Neither.
I think square, because I actually haven't had square mozzarella sticks in so long. The last time I had that was when I had a pizza place in Vermont, I think, is the last time I had that, but they were really
I made
good.
some.
They were really good. And then you made some in the air fryer, which were really good
I
too.
air fried some.
I think those are my favorite.
Oh.
I like those. I like those.
I think that this is maybe incorrect. I feel like mozzarella sticks are very American.
Yes.
I don't think I've
I
ever,
feel like they
I've
are.
ever enjoyed them.
Well, all
I've
the
had them.
mozzarella farms are over here in like Montana, so I
Yeah,
can
that's
understand
true.
why it'd be hard to get that, elsewhere. I don't
Huh.
think they export a lot of them.
Yeah.
Bob, do you want
What's
to talk about the
what's
cheese
happening?
cave?
Cheese
what?
cave.
The cheese
the
cave. The,
cheese
government
cave.
cheese cave.
Oh my god. Have you guys ever heard of the cheese cave? Shia knows that. I like to talk about the
No.
cheese cave.
Yeah, I was gonna say you know more about
Candy,
it.
you know about the
remember
cheese
more
cave?
about it than me.
It's I
Because
do
you would
because
know
the
you
fuck
would
is
know
a
about this
cheese
because it
cave?
has to do with war, and you like
Somebody
war
explain
stuff.
this to me, please.
You like
I-
war
What?
stuff. Candy likes war stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, cheese cave. This is a cheese cave. I don't know which war it was. Probably the World War II. I'm assuming there was. So there was a shortage on
Uh-huh.
milk and cheese. Okay, those are two things that they were in. So somewhere, I don't remember. I don't know the exact place. I don't know if it's like. I think it's like Wyoming or something like that. I don't know. It's like in some fucking place. They made a cave full of cheese. They stored a whole bunch of cheese.
Wisconsin.
Probably, where they put a whole bunch of cheese in a cave, Okay, because they were scared that there was going to be like this big, huge cheese shortage for probably something political or whatever happening, whatever the fuck. Okay, this cheese cave still exists to this day, and it's
Is
a
there still
cave
cheese
full
in
of
it?
cheese. Yep.
Do
We
know
gotta
where it
look up
is?
more information about this cheese cave.
I just
Wait,
know that
do we
there
know
is
where
a
it
cheese.
is?
No. I don't know
There's-
that
I
much
think there was-
information about it. I just know that there's a cave full of cheese because of a war that happened because they wanted to stock cheese.
I feel like chat told me about this, and they said that there's enough cheese in the cave that if like every American had like 5 pieces a day, it would last like a year or something. It was like
Yes,
something like
it is,
if they
like,
if they
huge.
never
It is
made
Fucking crazy.
It is a
if they never
cave
made any
full
more
cheese.
cheese or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
some-
Dude, if some little
Fact.
animal finds that shit, they're gonna be so happy.
Did you look it up, Shia?
I'm looking. Wait, I'm
Go
looking
to
it up.
Cheese cave.
It
we
just
need to
says,
have a
I just see
producer.
cheese caves. America's 1.2 billion pounds of hidden cheese. It's a lot. There's, 1.4 billion pounds of cheese is where it
Yeah.
owns.
1.4 billion.
The hoarding began in 1970s during a national dairy storage. President
Shortage?
Carter decided to pour money into the dairy industry so the production could increase so that 30% inflation on dairy products could go down. And then they provided over $2 billion to the dairy industry and then stored away 1.4 billion pounds of cheese.
Yeah.
It's a
Do y'all
cheese
ever-
cave that,
Do you ever think about that big if you like crushed every human on the earth into a blender and then made them into a puree, you could make a giant 1 mile wide human ball the size of Central Park in New York?
Do you think you could feed them all the cheese? Do you think they would eat it if they were in a big ball?
They wouldn't have a mouth anymore.
You don't know.
I'm guessing. That's fair.
I don't think that you should feed the puree human ball cheese.
Why? Because you're gonna get gassy.
What are they gonna?
Yeah,
eat
some
then?
of the particles might be lactose intolerant or dairy sensitive.
Anyways, cheese cave. Go to cheese cave, and everyone thinks it's not real until you actually tell them
it's a real cheese cave.
it's a real cheese cave.
I can't wait till someone who's like mining for gold or some shit just stumbles upon it one day.
I don't think it's like
And
a
they're just like,
hidden.
what the fuck?
It's not
is it?
hidden.
It's not lost. It's
I asked you where they knew where it was, and you said no.
I don't. Look it up on Google. No.
I don't think they lost
Buff
it.
Wait, if
doesn't
we
know
know
what the
where it
cave
is,
is.
why is there still cheese in the cave?
What?
Why haven't
Oh,
people
did
eaten
you-
it?
It's because they're providing for the amount that America is still consuming dairy products because they're consuming a little over half of what is being produced right now. So it's like on a steady decline. So it's still, they're still storing it for, I don't know, whatever reason.
The future.
I don't know,
Fucking
dairy.
insane.
Just Google it.
I'm gonna. Don't worry. I just don't want to type because they'll get mad.
The cheese
I
cave. will get
type
mad.
all the time.
Yeah. They'll get angry if we type.
let's
Cheese cave.
slash pause.
Buff, what do you got going on? Aside from your restock the other week of your flavor coming out in GamerSupps, Doggy style.
I have a
God, it's so
debut
good.
happening at the end of the year,
Ooh.
which is very exciting. And people are excited because it's a workout themed one, so I'm very excited.
Ooh.
It's
I'm
hot.
pretty excited. I'm pretty
That's nice.
excited.
That's pretty exciting. It's
pretty-
pretty.
It is pretty exciting.
I'm very
Pretty
excited about that.
cool.
That's
Other
pretty
than that,
exciting.
though, waiting for my best friend Candii to come here so we can go do Halloween spirit time.
Candii.
Candii,
I've given up. I'm not getting excited
Don't.
till I'm there.
No.
Candii, come to
come
America.
on.
That's fair.
I've been
Come to
promised multiple
Halloween.
years. I wish one year
Andy
maybe.
wants to.
Every year I get excited and then it doesn't happen, so I'm not gonna get excited and it'll happen because that's the way the world works, you know.
Oh.
Okay, but
Whatever
are
I
you coming
want
for
happens
Halloween?
the opposite. I assume.
Well, you're gonna be at TwitchCon, right?
But that we talked about this earlier. Yes, I'm gonna go over for a couple of
I
weeks.
just want you for Halloween.
I just want to. You bitch! You think I don't want to go to Halloween? I'm gonna be filling. I'm gonna fill your house with my goods in preparation for my.
My
inevitable-
house already has your fucking goods in it from when you were here before. I have
Girl,
boxes of your stuff.
It's about to get more of my
That's
stuff.
true. I found your stuff under the sink when I lived there,
Okay.
Yep.
and then I
It's
smelled
well.
it all.
Sure.
Just 12.
But there was soaps
I-
and stuff, so of course I smelled it.
Candii, what are you up to right now besides trying to get across the border?
Dude. It's truly what I'm about lately. I'm having a debut at some point, maybe October or not. We'll see. And then I'm just writing my book all the time. Book going well.
Wait, we need to explain what a debut is because people might not even know what a
You
debut
can do that.
is. We're
Enjoy.
VTubers, and that's called a virtual content creator, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Anyways, VTubers have debuts, which they come out with different outfits because we're not like normal people who just change their clothes every day. We have to pay for it, and when we do that, which is kind of like normal, but we have to pay a lot of money for it. And then because of that, it becomes a big deal, and our communities really like it because it's super fun time to express art and community and a lot of fun other projects that you are working on, and it's really cool. And so when we say we're doing a debut soon, it's normally like a big party event that only happens like once or twice a year. Anyways, very exciting, Candii. I'm very excited for you.
I'm very excited for you.
Thanks.
Rose, what are you up to right now?
Oh. Stop. What am I up to? Mostly drawing. And also preparing for a debut as well. And also, well, I guess I haven't said that. It's pretty obvious though.
Yeah, a debut.
I'm also preparing for my 10-year streaming anniversary / 7-year VTubing anniversary in
Old.
October. Old.
Old.
You guys are all fucking old too. What do you mean?
Old.
Anyway, my point being, I need to prepare a party or something for that. So I've been working on stuff for that.
That's fun.
Yeah. What about you,
Shia.
Shia? What have you been up to?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
I am also preparing for a debut that should be coming out this month that you are listening to this episode in. But we'll see because that's a lot to come together all at once. And,
That's true. Sometimes
they
they
get
get
classic
debuts.
debuts.
Debuts are
I'm
very
trying to lock
stressful.
in. I'm trying to lock it in, but
You
we'll
got
see.
this.
Yeah, we'll see.
Lock
So,
in.
Got this.
yeah.
Lock in. That's
Casual
the one thing
playtime
about-
San Diego, right, guys?
Casual
Classic.
sand.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's the one thing about
yeah.
debuts that's hard is that it's just organizing a whole bunch of stuff and hoping that it happens at
Yeah,
the
'cause you work
time
with like
it's supposed
5
to.
billion different people, and you have to make everything align schedule-wise. But that's such a fucking nightmare to
Yeah.
deal with.
I also feel like
Yeah.
you end up with like half of it. Like I've had my model ready since January. It's all the other assets that have taken time. So
That's crazy. It's always the
Yeah.
model's the last one for me. Every time. I don't know why. It's just like that's like I'll have everything else ready and I'm like, okay, it's done, and then the model's always the last one. Or the lore video is always the last one. Ugh.
Yeah.
Which is the most stressful because that's like I feel like that's like one of the main parts because like it's the lore and the model. Which realistically, who fucking cares? It's just like a fucking debut. Who fucking cares? Whatever. But it's just you know.
true.
I love when
Who
people do
fucking
lore
cares?
videos, but I never do them.
I'm
That's just
surprised
because
that
I'm
you
not
don't.
trying to. It's just a lot of investment for how I would want to do it, and I don't
you're
think
an
it's
artist.
reasonable.
I
Yeah,
made
but-
my first like 3 lore videos. Like
I don't want to do that.
Same.
I got
did
too much
a lot
other
of
shit
editing.
I want to do.
yeah, Shia did like a lot of your lore videos too. You know, just did editing and like recording your model and stuff. That was fun.
Yeah, I did all my alerts as well because I went to someone who was a magician in After Effects and was just like, "Hey, do you want to make some of these for the?" And they're like, "Sure, give me a couple $1,000s." And I said, "It is $30 for me to go get just After Effects, and then I guess I'll just learn it myself because it was a lot, but it pushed me to go learn and do more myself." So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
It's true. It's true.
Well, guys, episode 39. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to check out our behind the scenes posts on our Fansly page. That's fansly.com/VchiBan. If you're 18 plus over, go over and check that out. You can also use code VchiBan, BCHIBAN, at checkout for 10% off your GamerSupps order, and it supports us directly. You can go get some of that doggy style buffs. Original flavor. Look out.
Yes.
Go check it out.
Yeah.
And until then, I guess next week is the week Candii gets political, so we're going to have to wait for that. So
Yeah.
I don't want that.
It's true.
it's true. All right. We'll see you guys then. Bye.
Bye.